everybody, this is Robbie, and it's time to play a new mod. The latest in the Perfect World anthology, Forlorn Hearts. Which took a little bit to install properly, but you know it's here. No, I retitled it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It seems to be working fine. Yep, everything seems to be working fine. Huh. Interesting logo. There's a bunch of stuff. Hey! I've checked the lights, check everything. We should be good. Alright, let's get to know more about Akane. Even more. See what happens. The day that I met you, I lost a piece of my heart. Oh, we're in a new location. Okay. My head and heart are racing. I don't know where to start. Oh, hello, Dan. Got here just in time. Getting started on a mod called Forlorn Hearts. Newest in the Perfect World anthology. She's singing the song. Oh. Okay. Oh. Why, hello there, players. You startled me there for a moment. When the moon rises in the sky, a night full of drama, passion, and the bizarre often waits for you. Good evening and welcome to the show. I'm your ardent vixen of love, Akane Kotobuki. You may also know me as the Black Rose. I'm here on behalf of the gentlemen of Team Traders, since they aren't able to be here to greet you themselves. I'll be your guide for the night ahead of us, of twists and turns, and love. So tell me, players, do you believe in love? I mean, yes? Kinda have to get by in this world. I know it might sound like a silly question, but what does love really mean to you? Being there? Like, just, it's an important part. You be there for people. You don't just, say, for example, leave them hanging for 4 days, and then tell them you're busy on the 4th day, just after you talk to them. That'd be kind of weird, right? But, you know, it's all communication and care type deal. Oh, hey, Archif. Oh. Yeah. This story in particular, this story is something kind of close to my heart, if I'm being honest. It's a story of 2 star-crossed lovers and a shadow that threatens them from being able to unite their hearts as one. Oh, I wonder what the shadow is. Like, if it's either like Tarankos or someone else. A young man struggling to find the courage to confess to the girl he's admired from afar, and the girl struggling to be confident and love herself for who she is. You may not think it, but I was in I placed myself at one point, but that's a story for another time. Yes and no. Ah, okay, interesting answer. I guess we'll find out more about that as I play the mod. I wasn't lying when I said this story is personal to me, since it hits close to home. Well, you'll see why pretty soon. Anyway, why don't we get on with the show? Chapter 2 will give you the full scope of things. Okay? How many chapters are going to be in Forlorn Hearts, anyway? Just 2. Alright, so I'll catch you later, my Forlorn Hearts. Hey, title drop! Alright, let's get started. What is it that you truly desire? I guess that's what I'm finding out. Oh man, how long was I asleep for? Wait, everyone else is gone? Well, everyone except for Akane? I look over to the opposite corner of the room, and sure enough, I see Akane, one of the girls in our class, reading silently to herself. For the longest time, I've wanted to talk to her and tell her how I feel about her, but I've been too shy, and I end up talking myself out of it. Everyone else seems to have gone home. Maybe now is the perfect opportunity to at least talk to her and hope I don't embarrass myself. Alright, I guess it's now or never. I have to talk to her before we graduate. I slide my chair out and nervously walk over to Akane, who is lost in the world of reading. I pass by Amy's desk, which so happens to have a strange notebook on it. Ah, Amy's back! Something about it feels discomforting and foreboding. Probably in an antagonistic role if that sentence is to be believed. Whatever, I shouldn't concern myself with that now. I position myself on the left side of her desk as I clear my throat. Yep, she's back after 3 years. Oh, that's quite a bit of time. Akane, I have something I want to tell you. I'm so nervous that I mumble those words to myself. Akane looks up from her book and right at me. Sorry, what was that? I have something I want to tell you. Okay. I've liked you for a long time. Will you please go out with me? Yeah, Rocketman's betrayal kind of set us back. Ah, yeah. Also, I'm sorry, but who are you? My heart sinks. This one was meant to come out at least 1 year ago. Ah, back in 2023. Okay. Also, yeah, I'm sorry to disturb you, Akane. She gives me a confused stare as I turn away from her, quickly grabbing my things and making my way for the door. No, please. Sorry. Don't make this any more awkward for us than it already is, Akane. Well, that went well. I get out of the classroom and shut the door behind me, and then make my way home, hoping this feeling of shame passes once I try to take my mind off things. Why do you hesitate? Because of all the variables. You don't want something bad to happen. Oh man, how long was I asleep for? Wait, everyone else is gone? Everyone except for Akane. This is the first mod I fully coded for Shadow. Ah, okay. I guess we'll see like the differences in like the coding between like Rocketman and you like on display here. Because of that. Akane and Amy, apparently. Amy's sitting in front of me while Akane's in the other corner of the room silently reading to herself. Aside from Amy being here, I have the strangest feeling of deja vu. Would have been funny to see his versus Rocketman's version. Oh, Rocketman right, yeah, you did say his betrayal set things back. So he like... It kind of ran off with all the work we did on it. Ah, that's a shame. Like, it'd be, like, fun to kind of, like, do a little, like, oh, spot the difference type thing. I wanted to talk to her kind of and confess my feelings for her, but I've been too shy to even make small talk with her. In the end, I just end up talking myself out of confessing to her because I feel so awkward around her. It'd be a good time to talk to her, but Amy being here just makes things more awkward. Why is she even here anyway? I don't know. Maybe she's casting a magic spell or something, I don't know. Didn't let us have... Yeah, I can imagine that would probably, like, lose motivation. And it's like... I see her looking through some notebook with some kind of lock as I approach her desk. Hey, Amy? Oh, her theme's back. Oh, what is it, Robbie? Not much. Forgot the voice I did before. I was just wondering what you were doing here. I go to school here. Why else would I be here? What? I know that. I mean, why are you still here after school? I don't think I've seen you do that before. I suppose so. I kind of figured I'd stay here and get some work done. Wouldn't it be nice to go home before it gets dark outside or too late? Like I said, I wanted to hit those Shattered Time vibes. Yeah. Can also see like some of the, you know, also since it's been like 3 years since the mod came out, we could see like some of the differences in her character from like that mod to this mod, if there are any. I mean, there probably might be. Yeah, probably, but I think I'll be fine. Great, now what? If this whole confess my love Akane thing blows up in my face, I'm gonna face public humiliation. I mean, there's one person here who could easily write it in their notebook, which could be discovered, or she could gossip about, yeah, no. Amy is an interesting person, to say the least. Yeah, this Amy's a little different from the one in ST. Okay? Maybe I should just get straight to the point here. Say, Amy, could you do me a favor and leave the classroom? Leave? Okay, what are you trying to pull here? Oh. I'm just saying that it's gonna get late soon. I know my mom would be concerned about me if I stayed here longer than I should. What about your family? If I leave, then who's gonna stop your evil plan? The hell? Wait, what? The evil plan? What? Oh, I'm onto you, Robbie, you beast. What? What did I do? I'm not falling for it. Okay. What kind of person do you take me for? Or, I mean, I assume she, wait. Dev mode isn't on. Okay. Anyway, apparently she takes you for a beast with an evil plan. Well, whatever. Even if you're not some filthy pervert, I don't feel like leaving. Okay, fine. So much for that. There's no reasoning with her, and I can't just force her out of the room. I guess I'm confessing my love to Akane with Amy as my witness. I hope this doesn't backfire too badly. I want to talk to her before we graduate. I reluctantly walk over to Akane's desk and clear my throat. She looks up from her book to meet my gaze. Akane, I just wanted to tell you that I've liked you for the longest time. Sorry, could you repeat that? I like you, Akane. Oh, that's like mumbled. I like you, Akane. I didn't quite catch that. Could you speak up a little? I like you, Akane! I'm sorry, but I can't understand you. Your words are very close. Could you please leave me be? I really need to study right now. My heart sinks. She didn't... Damn it all. I was mumbling and jumbling my words like a fool because I was so damn nervous. Right. Grumpy. Yeah. Yeah, she does look a bit grumpy. I look back and see Amy flashing me a devious grin as she closes her notebook. So she's probably written, attempts failed, really miserably, will share with class tomorrow. That is, if I don't get the sense of deja vu. She looks cute when she's grumpy. I wonder if, like, MC will end up saying that, like, in the future, if he actually succeeds in this confession at one point in the time loop. That notebook. Why does it look familiar? Wait, what? I'm sorry? I quickly gather up my things and make a beeline for the door. I get out of the classroom and shut the door behind me. I make my way home, hoping these feelings of shame and failure pass once I try to take my mind off things. Still running away from love. Yeah. Guess so. Oh man, how long was I asleep for? Looks like I'm alone except for Akane and Amy apparently. Amy is sitting in front of... Well, Cascada reference. Oh, trying to find it. I mean, the thing I can think of is here, considering that, like, you know, mumbling and jumbling, the words rhyme, and words rhyme in, like, songs, so I'm trying to find the reference. The song Runaway. Oh! From the... Stop running away from love. Oh, okay. Interesting. This all feels so damn familiar to me for some reason. And you don't want to be a bother, though your love is undiscovered. Oh, those are interesting song lyrics. I want you to stay, boy, stop running away from love. Okay. I wanted to talk to Akane and confess my feelings for her, but I've been too shy to even make small talk with her. In the end, I just end up talking myself out of confessing to her because I feel so awkward around her. It'd be a good time to talk to her, but Amy being here just makes things more awkward. Maybe if I waste some time, she'll eventually leave. The song is kind of at the heart of this knot. Okay. Alright. I go through some of the books in the closet area. I recognize a few of these titles, but others don't ring a bell. Well, it's interesting that Wally, like, they did like a playtest to make sure everything worked and make fixes. Ah, yeah, playtesting is a good idea in terms of these. And it's interesting that, like, while MC doesn't know he's in a time loop, he's still doing different things. Like, first he confessed to Akane verbatim, then he tried to get Amy to leave, then now he's trying to waste time. I feel like it's like a subconscious thing. Oh! Which one should I... Hey! References! These are all the mods! Or should I... Levin, you know what? Which one's my favorite? Forlorn Heart I'm literally just playing now. Tainted Love is... Well, not all of them. Carpe Diem was an interesting story in terms of, like, opportunities and stuff, but... Out of all of these, Wicked Witchcraft is my favorite. Although if all the, like, anthology mods were on here, then I feel like I'd pick Night Nurse. Because Night Nurse is, like, my favorite. I'll say, like, yeah, I did. It was a pretty neat mod. Like, short, neat, like, choices, multiple things and stuff. It was pretty fun to play. Anyway, it's a love story about a guy who falls in love with a beautiful witch that has him as a prisoner. I'll just put a pin in that. The premise alone makes it almost sound like dirty fan fiction, but it's actually not. I've heard that it's kind of a cute love story, but maybe not my thing per se. And then we'll get some representation. Ah, okay. Which one should I inspect? Oh, I get to inspect all of these. Okay. I thought it'd be like a one thing where it's like, I'm gonna read this specific book for the rest of them, and then it's like, if time loops and he tries this again, I pick a different choice. But, alright, let's go for all of them. Carpe Diem. A story about a guy who confessed to the girl he's had feelings for in their happy relationship. Well, kind of. I never read it, but I had the ending spoiled for me. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Ends and stuff. It just ruins the surprise. Which is like, could be part of the story, you know? Still, that's the kind of relationship I want with Akane. Seize the day, right? That means I need to stop hesitating and just do it, like the crazy guy with a beard who's been memed says. I guess that counts as a reference. Yeah, 3 counting all the... Which one should I inspect? Forlorn Heart. It's kind of a famous novel, but I don't think it's anything special. Upon closer inspection, there's a kind of weird metal piece used as a bookmark. It almost looks like a puzzle piece. I like to hold on to it. And Tainted Love. It's a story about a guy who's in love with 2 women. I'm sure that ended well for him. Yeah, no! It didn't. I heard this book made a lot of people angry at the author. Yeah, some of them irrationally so. You know, almost like instead of like giving like death threats and saying they suck, they could just do constructive criticism or something. The author apparently lives in isolation out of fear due to receiving angry threats. The version that Rocketman made gave me a headache, so I asked someone who gave me a simpler way to do this. Oh, you mean like the books? Were like the books gonna like appear or something? Oh, the choice is here. Ah, okay. Well, not much going on here, really. There's some drawers in here too, but those seem to be locked. I look back over and Amy's still there. Damn it. I mean, there's gotta be more books, right? Like, you know, you could like... Well, I guess I'm confessing to Akane with Amy as my witness. The whole thing feels familiar to me somehow, but I don't know why. Okay, my mind is made up. I'm gonna confess to Akane. I wasn't gonna torture Ninja and make him list all our mods. Okay. Yeah, you have made quite a bit of mods. Seize the day. At least, I want to, but then I totally freeze up as I'm right in front of her desk. Not now. I chose a few I thought could be related to the story somehow. Yeah. Akane looks up from her book, giving me a confused stare. Oh, Robbie, is there something I can help you with? Oh, hi, Akane. I just wanted to say what? I like your shoes. I mean, I guess that's a good start. Shoes are underappreciated in terms of fashion. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I'm glad you like them. Even though I don't know why you're looking at my feet. This was a right. Oh, okay. And now she thinks I'm some kind of weirdo. I mean... Great. As I go back to my seat, I notice Amy giggling to herself as she hides her face behind the notebook she's going through. Really smooth, Robbie. I bet Akane will be head over heels for you now that she knows how much you love her beautiful feet. The fuck? All I did was compliment her shoes. How does that... I mean, shoes go on, like, feet. It's like... What? Nice going. Okay, what stories have you been reading, Amy? Like... I'm genuinely wondering what stories you've been reading to... I ignore her and take one last look at that notebook. Why does it look so familiar to me? Some people are into feet. Yeah. I waste no time thinking about it as I grab my stuff and leave the classroom out of utter embarrassment. You chase a dream from heaven above. The idea is now Akane just finds the basic idea of why are you looking there to begin with odd. Oh, yeah. More of Runaway. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Wait, everyone else is... Well, except for... Right? Okay, I can't ignore it anymore. This feels so damn familiar and I have no idea why. It's almost like it's some kind of time loop. Like this movie I saw once, except I can't remember a blasted thing. Doesn't look like the other girls are bothered by anything. Well, I don't know anymore. The only thing I do know is that aside from Amy being here, it's a good opportunity to try and confess to Akane before we graduate. As I get out of my desk, I check my pocket and find a strange metal puzzle piece. How did that get in there? Well, I'll just hang on to it for now. What are you doing, Robbie? You know, aside from being so strange, nothing. Nothing you should be concerned about anyway. Oh, looks like this kitten has some claws. Didn't realize I missed something again. Oh, what do you mean? I'm the one asking the questions, Robbie. I just saw you pulling something out of your pocket, and I want to know what it is, that's all. Kinda random to be wondering that about a seemingly random person, but okay. I don't even know what this is, but I can't tell her that. I was just making sure I had my house keys on me. Oh, well that's all you had to say? Was that so hard, Robbie? What are you doing? I doubt you'll understand, but I'm looking over this academic journal I picked up this morning about the new museum exhibit opening this weekend. I had no idea you'd be interested in that kind of thing. Here, I thought you were super into spiders. Why does everyone keep saying that like it's a bad thing? I mean, hey, Natsuki wrote a poem about it. Maybe you should read it. I take a look at the journal and I notice a picture of a strange-looking mask with a detailed write-up. There's more to me than just being a spider lover, you know. I'm not so one-dimensional like the girls from those pervert games you play. What? What kind of person do you think I am? Well, I mean, at least she doesn't think you're a wild beast with an evil plan anymore. Just a kind of pervert. Besides, those are visual novels, not pervert games, Amy. It's all the same to me. So, that mask? She pauses to look at the picture and then back to me. I just really admire the craftsmanship of these things, you know? These ancient civilizations are just so fascinating to me. I heard this mask was used as some part of a ritual. Well, locals would perform at the time. Just what kind of rituals? The less you know, Robbie, the better. Well, that was an experience. It sure was. Not one I'd like to have again if I'm being real. I back away slowly as Amy gives me a devious grin before looking back at whatever the hell she's looking at. I turn back around and I'm suddenly face to face with Akane. Oh, hi, Robbie. Life has many doors, that boy. Hi, Akane. You look like you wanted to say something. Did you need anything? Go on, just tell her. Stop hesitating. Be upfront with her. Akane, I like you and I want to be by your side for the rest of our lives. What the hell did I just say to her? The type of thing that you say years into the relationship. Her cheeks turn red as she looks away from me. There's a pause before she speaks again. Sorry, but I'm not really into guys. Huh? Before I could say anything, Amy pushes past me. I think we should get going, don't you? Yeah, it's going to be getting late very soon. I stand there in shock as Amy takes Akane's hand to help her out of her seat. Upon gathering the things, they exit the classroom. Ah, reversing the roles, so they're leaving you in the classroom. Before leaving, however, Amy stays back just long enough to make a rather obscene gesture to me. That's giving the middle finger. Okay? With a devious grin. As the two girls leave, I sit back at my desk to take a moment and rethink a few things. Are your will and honor strong? I honestly don't know. Oh man, how long was I? Yep. And everyone except for Akane? Okay, I know I've gone through this before. What the hell is going on here? I look around and I see a stack of papers on a desk next to me. I then spot a notebook on Amy's desk right in front of me. That notebook, what is it? I get up from my desk to take a look at it. That's when I see that it has a square-shaped imprint on it as well as a strange combination lock on it. I move to get closer and I feel something in my pocket. I reach in and pull out what I can only describe as a metal puzzle piece. What if? Could it? I place the puzzle piece in the notebook and it fits! Looking at it some more, there seems to be room for maybe 3 other pieces. I don't know how I got this one. Where am I going to find the other ones? As I put my hand on the stack of papers, I notice something strange about them. Why do they have my name on them? I don't know, why do they? Is she cataloging time loop attempts? This the only reason I can think of why they, have MC's name on them. These all look like past assignments I turned in. Oh, or never mind. What? Why are they here, though? I don't know. Why is Amy collecting them? As I rifle through them, something slides out and clatters to the floor. My eyes widen as I get a good look at it. I then look back over to the notebook. Pick up the object and place it in the notebook. That's a perfect match! Another puzzle piece! Ask and you shall receive, I guess. That's 2 of them, but I don't know where the others are. I take the 2 puzzle pieces and place them in my pocket. As I neatly put the papers back how I found them, I hear something, or rather someone singing in the distance. Oh! My heart is pierced by Cupid. I yearn to hold you dear. There are none who can console me but my magic cavalier. Definitely song reference. Pay attention to... Oh, okay. Also, I like this music. Pretty snazzy. I slip out the back doors to not disturb Akane as I try to figure out who's out there. I don't know why, but this song, I almost feel like it has a hold on me. The song will be important to the Perfect World anthology. Oh, as a whole! So this is like something important on the scale as a whole. Heart is pierced by Cupid. I yearn to hold you dear. There are none who can console me but my magic cavalier. His eyes that shone like emeralds, his hair as black as coal. My happiness attend him wherever he may go. Keep in mind about who the song is. From here to all high heaven, I'll wander, weep, and moan for my ennobled champion until he comes back home. This song, this melody, who's the champion? Something about it feels familiar, yet totally foreign to me all of at once. Okay. My body starts acting on its own as I begin walking toward one of the rooms further down the hall. I open the door and that's when I find her. My heart is pierced by... Amy! Why are you singing the song? Wait a minute. Why aren't you in the other room? How do you get here? tell you, but then that would technically be spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Besides, if it's all built... Because Amy has a cute singing voice. I cannot sing his poem. Oh, a good reference to that. There are none who can console me but my magic cavalier. Amy? Oh, Robbie. Hasn't anyone ever taught you to knock before you enter on a woman in private? That song oh god damn it, I missed the cute scrunched face of Amy. Scrunched face is so cute when they like scrunch the mouth in animation. It looks really cute whenever any character does that. Anyway, that song just now. Oh, so you heard that. Yes, you might say I was just doing a bit of practicing, that's all. She also looks cute when grumpy, yep. Singing practice, you mean? Something like that. Yeah, I say singing practice, you probably mean a ritual. I don't know, you say something like that and I'm getting different vibes. You still haven't answered my question, though. Sorry. I just heard someone singing and, well, I didn't mean to barge in on you like that or anything. I suppose it's alright. It's not as though I was getting undressed or anything. I had fun coding that jump. Yeah. I turned away from her as soon as she says that. Oh? You better not be thinking anything, you beast. And we're back to beast again. Yay! You probably came in here just to surprise a helpless girl, pinning her against the wall to tear away her clothes and have your way with her. What have you been reading? You've been reading, what? Again, I'm genuinely curious what stories you've been reading, Amy. I was going to tell you that I think you have a nice singing voice, but I don't think I will now, if that's how you feel. Ah, so you like the way my voice sounds? Well, my Robbie, are you falling for me? That would be an interesting twist in the mod, but probably not. Then again, if that was the case, then Amy'd probably be on the title screen, because then the story would, center around her, so probably not. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. You're right. What would Akane think? What? What does she have to do with this? Anyone with eyes can see it, Robbie. Pretty obvious you like her from the way you gaze at her. Don't think I haven't seen you struggling to have a conversation with her either. I let out a defeated sigh as I slump into a nearby desk. Relax, it's not I'm gonna go tell her anything or sweep her off her feet myself. Wait, what? She's very pretty, that much I could say. She's very shy and reserved as well. I'm not sure if I totally understand that girl myself. Maybe it's that mystery surrounding her that makes her so alluring. Mystery? What mystery? I stay silent as I try to struggle to find a response to that. Amy has new expressions created by me. Oh, interesting. Trivia! Amy lets out a sigh before she speaks again. Tell me, Robbie, do you believe in fate? No. Where is this coming from? Oh, nothing specific. I've just always found the idea of fate rather fascinating, especially the idea of trying to defy it. Because OMC has met he doesn't, completely know her, hence the mystery. There we go. Do you think it's possible to fight against fate itself? I don't know. Someone definitely tried in Shattered Time. Also, a More for T reference. Oh, interesting. I guess a More for T talks about fate in it. I've never played that mod. I mean, I've heard that it's infamous, but other than that, I haven't really played it for myself. I hate that mod, but I'll admit it paved the way for our series. Yeah, do not. Yeah, I won't. Dude, just really, wow. You had to emphasize that twice, and then to put the do and the not in separate messages. It must be pretty bad then. But I mean, at the very least, you can take good and maybe good ideas that it had and repurpose them and expand upon them and actually execute them well in other mods. So at least there's that. Kind of like what happened with Tainted Love. Ideas from that mod went on to be used in the Perfect World Anthology mods. In terms of and so, you know. One other thing I'll say is that the main ideas in the mod is the idea of fate and trying to defy it. Okay. I don't know why you're asking me, but I guess anything is possible. After all, the future isn't something that's written in stone or anything. If it was, that'd be deeply troubling. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. You're not making much sense here, Amy. Don't worry too much about me. I mean, again, shattered time. I'm just rambling to myself at this point. He does not love his fate, hence the journey he goes on. Interesting, like, symbolism and, like, character stuff that again, I probably won't get to see because I'm not playing them on. Speaking of Akane, though, don't you have something to do? Someone said that Shattered Time is basically a poor man's version of More Fatigue. Poor man's version? Is that like... Ironically, I never played AF until after I wrote ST. Ah. So it was kind of like... huh. Poor man's version. I don't know. Wouldn't call it that. Like Shattered Time is good in terms of like interesting like stuff happening in it. Probably better than like how Amorpha-T handled the concept. Gotta run. I rush out of the room and back to our classroom. I want to talk to Akane before we graduate and tell her how I feel about her. MC going through time looping the same for someone. Ah. And then the time loop concept was also used here, except instead of saving someone, you're trying to confess your feelings. Time loops are interesting in media, you know, like how they're handled can make for interesting storytelling. Except that MC, the Amorpha-T one, is a piece of garbage. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, that's fair. Again, you don't like the mod enough to really, really implore me to not play it, so it's probably better that we move on. I nervously approach Akane's desk, my knees knocking. He does terrible, unspeakable things. Oh, Robbie, what's up? You're not looking too well. If you don't mind me saying, that is. Oh no, I'm fine. Akane? Well, you see... I won't go into details, but I want to keep Sarah and Monica away from him. Especially Monica. Okay. What, has the, like, author of the mod, like, come to you, like, looking for work or something, or... Please, would you consider going out with me? When's your birthday? No, I don't talk to him anymore. Okay. Probably for the better. Well, what? It's October 29th, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, I see. A Scorpio. What's wrong? Used to talk, I don't respect him anymore. Yeah. Again, I guess playing the Amorpha-T mod had something to do with that. When is your birthday then? November 15th. Oh yeah, we're approaching that. 10 days! Sorry, but I don't think we're compatible with Oh. What are you saying? You're a Scorpio too? That's what I'm saying. Two Scorpios as a couple can often lead to a lot of trauma and heartbreak in the end. Okay, that's cool. Darlene's birthday versus my birthday. Okay. That feels like I don't think I'd be able to take that. Oh. I mean, I don't really know what to think of star signs, but it's like... Maybe that's another thing, like, in terms of fate. Like, I don't know, like, your star sign says stuff about your personality, but then, like, either your personality's different or you do stuff that contradicts what the star sign says. She was kind of big on them. So by proxy, Akane is kind of as well. Oh, interesting. I'm sorry, but I don't think we're right for each other. I'm left speechless as Akane gets up from her seat and gives me a sad smile. She then gives me a polite kiss on the cheek before pulling away. You'll be happier with someone else. I promise. I can't say anything else as she turns on her heel and practically rushes out of the door. I'm very tempted to run after her until I feel a hand on my shoulder. It's Amy! What, did she just walk in while all this was happening? When did she... Let her go, Robbie. You've lost this time. This time? Oh, I've said too much. Ah, so you know it's a time loop! Well, I should be off now. It's Amy's turn to rush out the door. What is going on? I don't know. I feel like I'm living in a cuckoo clock or something. Yeah. I take my bag and make my way to the door. I don't even bother with the papers on that desk. Right now I feel like my heart was just torn out of my chest and stomped into the ground. Calling me her little cancer. Out of context, that could mean something, like, really bad, but, like, hey, at least it's, like, in the context of, like, oh, cancer the star sign, not cancer the disease. So, you know, at least there's that. Kind of feels, like, interesting. And it was Scorpio and probably the worst. What? I don't really, like, okay, so your date of birth could define your personality entirely. Like, I don't really get that in terms of stuff. Like there's more to your, like, personality than just your birthday or how the stars align or something. It's like, I mean, at least to me, anyway. It's like... Being a passionate person, being fiercely loyal and driven. I mean, those are good qualities, you know? It's like... I don't know, especially if it's like... I don't know. Like, oh, two Scorpios being together, that'll lead to heartbreak. It's like, I don't know, just... That's just, like, my viewpoint, I guess. Others differ, so, you know. I take one last look outside as the sun begins setting. Yeah, that is a load of hooey. In doing so, I see something out there. Or rather, someone. Oh, shit! Is that Tarango's? There's a small reference. Was that Tarango's? I saw that! It was that! Nice. Okay, who the hell was that? Just wait, I mean, okay. That's the mystery, but that feels like Tarango's design. Like, he was like, hey, like, the guy had this red aura, and then Tarango's text box is like dark red, so... Oh, this is gonna be good! It's Satan! No! I'm hallucinating. That's what it is. I'm not feeling well. I should get going. I take my things and quickly walk out of the room. Why do you challenge your fate? I don't know. Fate as a concept kind of just... It's like, this has to happen no matter what. And it's like, when there's so many variables that could change it. Everyone else is gone, except for Akane and Amy. It still feels like I've gone through this before. If that's the case, why am I the only one freaking out about this? I don't know, maybe Amy's gone through this like dozens of times. I almost don't want to bother confessing it to Akane right now, even though I want to. I'm having a serious existential crisis here, and I don't know what's going on. Robbie, what's the matter? You don't seem to be yourself right now. What? No, you're just imagining things, that's all. Then why do you look like you're having a nervous breakdown? And why were you busy making goo-goo eyes at Akane all day? Now that's just... Don't deny it, Robbie. I didn't think anyone would notice. It's more than obvious, Robbie. Especially since you've been through the time loops and know about all the attempts. Almost anyone with eyes can see that you've got it bad for Akane. Really bad. To be honest, I don't blame you, since she is one of the most beautiful girls in our class. A little too quiet and reserved for me, but maybe she's right up your alley. You think so? You're weird. She's weird. They could make a great couple. I mean, at least, I don't know. At least you'd make a cute, weird little couple that'll have tons of cute, weird children. Where do you get off? So quit your worrying and just confess to her. Wait, you said anyone with eyes knows I've been looking at her. Does that mean Akane knows it too? I don't know. You're not helping here. If you know about it, then what do you think? It's all up to you. But considering how you're turning into a nervous wreck before even walking up to her, I almost think you're a lost cause. Now, who asked you anyway? You did, genius. I mean, she's got you there. Fine then. I don't know what came over me, but I get out of my desk, push past Amy, and go straight up to Akane's desk. She looks up when she notices me in front of her. As I open my mouth to speak, my mind goes completely blank. Akane, when you, words hard, no! Robbie, are you okay? Yeah, it's just, your face is really flushed right now. Do you have a fever? No, I'm perfectly fine. I love the expressions I gave her in this mod. Yeah, I love like like mod posing tool and custom expressions make characters really expressive. Oh, well, alright. Was there something you needed help with or anything? I just wanted to say, I like you a lot, Akane. I've liked you for the longest time. I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn you down, Robbie. I'm guessing because we're both Scorpios. Am I not good enough then? Robbie, you're a good guy. Trust me. I just think it's better that we remain friends. Don't worry, I'm not gonna think you're weird or make fun of you for liking me. Yeah, maybe you're right. You know, it's getting kind of dark outside. I think you ought to leave in case you don't have anything else to do here. Yeah, that's a nice, respectful way, okay? I have to stay here and study, though. Could I stay here with you? Oh, Robbie, you don't have to do that. I don't want to inconvenience you in any way. I'll be fine here, so don't worry. You see, though? You really are a good guy, Robbie, wanting to stay here with me like a gentleman. You know, another thing I noticed is that the time loops are kind of getting longer and longer. I know you'll make some lucky girl happy. I see. Well then, I guess I'll see you around. Yeah, I'll see you around. I take a look at her before grabbing my stuff. Amy doesn't look at me or say anything as I pass by her. Probably because, that was, actually handleable, so she can't use it as leverage or, oh, that wasn't entertaining or something. I take a quick glance outside of the fountain area. That's when I spot someone. It's you again! Okay, we can actually get a closer look at your design! Okay, so red, so black with red lines and auras and horns, antlers. You look armored. Who are you? I drew him. Oh, you drew him really well. That's a pretty good design for a character. I mean, either Tarankos or a totally new character that you're gonna introduce into the lore. Just... Does this person feel familiar to me? More than that, why are they giving off this murderous aura? I give my head a shake and look again. There's no one out there now. How bizarre. Maybe the stress is getting to me. As I get to the door, I take one last look at her. Upon doing so, I notice she covers her eyes. Bye, Akane. Bye, Robbie. With that, I take my leave. I was worried people were going to say I did a crappy job like when I made the Demon Girl edits in Area and Kodo. Notice her eyes there? Oh, they were covered, right? Keep that in... Oh! So they were covered. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Eyes covered. Right? Her sad eyes. Oh, yeah. Oh! When will you accept the truth? I don't know. Depends on what the truth is. Spread a sad expression on her face. Okay. I wonder why that is. Guess that's what we're gonna find out after the, quick be right back break. So... And we're back. She just told MC he's a nice guy and he'd be happier with someone else. Oh, okay. I wake up in my classroom for what seems to be the 20th time. At least it feels like I've done this so many times. I look ahead of me, Akane and Amy. Yep. This feels like the same old song and dance as usual, and yet it seems I'm the only one bothered by this. Most people would have some kind of existential crisis right now, but for some reason I don't feel that way. It's almost as though I've become numb to this feeling because I've gone through it so many times. Is that really the case, though? Thinking hard or just hardly thinking? The former, thank you very much. What? Do you plan to play the new psychological horror game Sunagari Chess School? Oh, hey, you're back. I don't know. Probably in my own time. I'm not streaming it, if that's what you're wondering. Unfortunately. He's like, I don't know, probably in my own time. It sounds interesting. Look that up. Also, hey, this is a mod called Forlorn Hearts. It's part of a thing called the Perfect World Anthology, and in this one, the MC's like stuck in a time loop trying to confess to Akane over and over, and this is like another one of the attempts. Amy, so, you know, it's a mystery of like what's going on, what's in a notebook. It's interesting. You have this dopey expression on your face. You look more dopey than you usually do. Penny for your thoughts? Is it about Akane? What is it to you, Amy? Oh, I said that weird. No need to be rude, Robbie. I'm only saying that you're usually staring at her from a distance a lot, and it almost seems like you're obsessed with her. You're making it sound like I'm stalking her or something. I didn't say that, now did I? Although the boot fits. I didn't ask for you to call me a stalker, Amy. Then maybe you shouldn't be acting so creepy, Robbie. Creepy? Is that what Akane thinks about me? Yeah. Yeah, as well as like wild beast, a pervert, someone with an evil plan. There's a list, I think. Real talk, though. I'm just saying you legitimately don't look very well. You should probably go home or something. I give a tired sigh as I turn my head toward the window to collect my thoughts. I'm jolted awake when I see... Yep, you again! Wait, who is that? Why does he seem so familiar? I don't know! This is a being who keeps appearing. Amy! What? Who's that outside? Amy looks out the window and then turns back to me. What are you talking about? I don't see anyone out there. Huh? I look outside the window again. What? He's gone. Sure enough, there's no one out there. There are no traces of whoever I saw out there whatsoever. You're really starting to freak me out, Robbie. I'm not even kidding around this time. You really do seem out of it, and now you're hallucinating. What? No, I feel fine, though. I don't know what's going on with you, but I think you need to see a doctor somewhere about this. I said I'm fine. I almost raised my voice as I say that. All right, whatever you say. If you're not going to listen to me, then maybe stepping outside for a bit might clear their head. MC hurt Amy's feelings. Also, this is inconsistent. You were just talking about how I should be talking to Akane or something. What? Why are you trying to stop this now? Right. I might just take you up on that. I get up from my desk and slowly walk to the door. As I'm walking, I feel something in my pocket. I reach in and pull out what looks like 2 metallic puzzle pieces. I don't remember putting these in my pocket. Whatever. Put them back and resume going to the door. I quietly pass by Akane's desk and step outside. Amy operates on her own agenda. Yeah, I can see that. I've wanted to confess to Akane for the longest time, but if I'm not... Yeah, that seems to change between mods. If I'm not in the right frame of mind, I probably shouldn't. I almost lost my temper at Amy for crying out loud. As I begin to aimlessly walk through the hall, I hear a piano playing in the distance. There's only one room in the entire school that has a piano, and that'd be the music room. Curious, I make my way over there. I step in and I'm surprised to see Monica and another girl named Kononoha! Oh shit, a CG! Which... Huh. Huh. What's that instrument? I think it's the flute. Considering like she's like putting it up to her mouth like that, doing the stuff I see like with flute stuff. Free to use CG. It is a flute. Alright, I got it right. There we go. It seems they're just kind of having fun playing music together. They both stop once they catch a glimpse of me. My, I didn't think we'd be having an audience, Koto. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be seeing you in this mod. Oh? I certainly didn't think so, Monica. Huh? Oh, that's okay, Robbie. We're both just sort of having fun anyway. Right. For being such big fans of music, it's a shame we've never had the chance to practice together like this. Oh, that's right. You started playing the piano, right, Monica? Yeah? I think I'm getting the hang of things now that Koto's giving me lessons here and there. I almost forgot she was the president of the music club. You know, I can't... At least unless she absolutely... Surprise! Absolutely cannot work in the story. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Also, Koto's like president of the music club in this. That's cool. I'm a little surprised you didn't join them, not gonna lie. I did thinking about it, but considering how well we've done with the literature club, oh, you're doing well. Like, she did not work for Shattered Time, obviously. Yeah, I don't remember seeing her in that, so, yeah. It seems like forever since I joined the literature club. I really enjoyed all the time we spent together as a club and how we all really connected. Yeah, I'm glad I got to join and meet all of you, as well as getting to reconnect with Sayori. Hey, Sayori mentioned. Oh, well, thank you, Robbie. I guess that means I was able to accomplish what I set out to do with our club. It's such a shame we'll all be graduating soon, though. I really am gonna miss this school and all the memories we've had here. I feel the same way. Yeah, I'm really going to miss all of you. Yeah. We can still stay in touch, though, right? Not sure if you remember this was music from Tainted Love. Oh, huh. Oh, glad it has a home here. And I have the two female leads together in the... Oh! Oh, this is a big reference to that. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, but they're not out to kill each other. Probably because they're not the target of MC's affections in this one, so the love triangle can't form. This was a touch though, right? We definitely can. Yeah, this whole scene is a backdoor reference to TL. Huh. Interesting. Time moves so quickly though, and changes come with it. I can only hope we don't drift apart. Yeah. Hope you actually, like, contact him yourself, you know? You know, in TL, Monica and Koto are meant to be friends in my universe. Yeah, I miss you all terribly. Exactly what Monica and Koto were worried about. Yeah, drifting apart. I get that worry. We just have a bit of fun. Exams creep up on us. Yeah, I guess you have a point there. There's a brief silence hanging over us until Monica gives me a smile. So you're looking smug with eyebrows? I don't think I've really... No, have you told her yet? My face feels red as she gives me a peculiar look. Oh, he's so adorable when he's blushing. I think you should let down on the teasing though, Monica. You're gonna break him if you go too far. What are you talking about? You're Koto, Robbie. Time is going by pretty quickly and we're gonna be graduating. Have you told her yet? Is it that obvious? Anyone with eyes can see it, Robbie. Ah, you know, someone said the same thing before. Sayori's even told me about how you sometimes talk about her. Darn it, Sayori. She has a point, though. You don't want to sit around later in life thinking about what you didn't do when you let the chance slip you by, right? I know you're right, but you do know that Akane is a friend of mine, right? I could at least put in a good word for you so she'll be more willing to talk to you. I know, but I just feel like this is something I have to do on my own. Call it stupid pride or whatever, but I want to talk to her without any help. I think I understand you, Robbie. I can respect that. I give the Koto Noha, though. You don't want to look back on this years from now and regret never asking her out, do you? No, I just... God, I don't know why. I just freeze up whenever I've tried to talk to her. It's enough that Akane is pretty shy in her own right sometimes. Quite the conundrum, if you ask me. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and leave you to your jam session. Oh, wait, Robbie. I know it's a bit silly, but can you do a favor for us? Favor? What kind of favor? Would you mind getting us something from the vending machine? We've been at this for a while now, and well, we're both quite parched from all the time we've spent here. Not to mention, I feel as though someone hasn't even heard about this wonderful invention called the air conditioner in this school. Ah, I can think of a few things. Either it doesn't work, or there isn't one. I'm gonna go if there isn't one. Which feels strange, considering that school goes on until, like, throughout, like, September, which is when it's still, like, kind of warm out, and then, like, April, May, and then the beginning of June. So it kind of feels weird to not have an air conditioner in your school. Now that you mention it, the school does feel kind of warm. Before I could say anything more, Monica put some change in my hand. There you go! Monica, wait, no, Robbie, there's no need to worry. Besides, I feel bad if I made you pay for the both of us. I'm the one asking, so it's only right. Well, alright. You don't have anything specific in mind? Just regular water should be fine. Monica sells him the exact same thing in TL. Oh. Oh yeah, this line of dialogue feels familiar now. Huh. More things from TL put into, like, other mods. Same for me. Thank you, Robbie. I walk out of the room as the two club presidents resume talking. I don't really pick up on anything as I tune them out. Are you sure about not telling him? What? No. Akane pretty much told me the same thing. It's kind of funny, don't you think? What do you mean? We have these two shy people head over heels for each other, and yet they're both afraid to talk to each other. Oh! So, Akane feels the same way. Then why... Oh yeah, shy. Got it. Those two are really made for each other, don't you think? I'd say so. I suppose I could help them somehow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can? As I go up to the vending machine, I start putting in Monica's change. Remember what Black Rose said before? Ah, yeah, the girl's struggling to... Oh! Huh. Well, I hope that she gets through that struggle. As I go up to the vending machine, I start putting in Monica's change. As I scan the selection of drinks, I see a shadow looming from behind me. I quickly turn around just to find nothing there. What the hell? Okay, why the hell is... Okay, I still think it's like Taranko's, but again, like you said, we can't be certain, so... Why the hell is the armored entity, I'm gonna call them, stalking, like, the MC? Of course, literally wants to be happy with someone else. Yeah. She looks sad as he leaves. Yeah. Self-love can be a struggle sometimes. I don't know what's going on with me today. I shake it off and punch in the numbers for the two water bottles. As I reach into the machine, I feel something metallic alongside the two bottles. What is this? I take the two bottles and then reach in and pull out a small piece of metal. It can't be. Can it? I take out the two metallic... Sorry, my internet died, so I'm on my phone. Okay, when did it die? Actually, I don't think I have to really catch you up, like, specifically. Like, you helped code the mod, so you know how it goes. So, I think I can, like, really tell. So, at the part where he's, like, getting the bottles from the vending machine. He's been having internet issues the last few days. Yeah, that does sometimes happen in terms of stuff. Hope those issues get resolved. We don't know why. A few minutes, so I didn't miss much. Ah. They match. What even are these things, and why do I have them? This day just gets stranger and stranger. I put all three puzzle pieces in my pocket and take the two water bottles back to the girls. Here you go, you two. Thanks so much. Quite the gentleman, aren't you? Oh, well, it's no problem at all. I guess I better get going then. Remember what we talked about, though, okay? Yeah, I know. I walk out of the music room and return to my classroom. Bye, Robbie! And do be careful! I look at the clock and then back to Akane. How long was I gone for? She's already packing up her things. I can't believe I've been here for so long. Yeah. Me neither. I have to get home. As I walk up to Akane, I suddenly stop. Monika's words buzz around in my head, and yet, would Akane even want me as a boyfriend? I take a step back. I mean, it's not like she's a close friend or anything, so it's not like I'd be risking a friendship, but... I can't do it. I can't tell her. What'd she want with someone like me? Creepy. Is that how Akane might see? Amy, he's struggling to be confident too. Yeah, and Amy sure as hell isn't helping with that. Sowing seeds of doubt. The hell? Like, first she's like encouraging him to like go and confess, and now she's sowing seeds of doubt so they won't? What? That's something I used to tell myself. I mean, you did say like used to, so at least you've probably like stopped now. Hopefully. Right? Oh, see you tomorrow, Robbie. Huh? Oh, see you, Akane. I wasn't even paying attention. Just told. I just thought weird and creepy. Honestly, don't know why. You don't seem like either of those things to me. I hadn't realized she passed by me. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I guess I won't know what she thinks about me now. I didn't even get a chance to try and tell her how I feel about her. I let out a defeated sigh as I go back to my desk. Amy isn't there anymore, but she left her notebook behind. I take it in my hands. It feels so familiar and yet kinda dangerous too. Why though? It's just a notebook, right? I slide it into my backpack. Now what? Someone who's got emotional baggage. I feel like there's gonna be emotional baggage in anything, no matter what. I don't know. Just I then casually make my way out of the room. You continue to fight against fate. Yeah! Fate would... Yeah, if fate just wants something bad to happen to me or anyone I love, then I'll fight against it. Or at least I'll try. I wake up in my classroom for what seems to be the 30th time. I look ahead of me, Akane and Amy. Yep, this feels all so familiar in ways I can't explain. Most people would have some kind of existential crisis right now, but for some reason I don't feel that way. It's almost as though I've become numb to this feeling because I've gone through it before. Is that really the case, though? I get up from my seat. I want to confess my feelings to Akane before we graduate, before it's too late. As I approach her, I hear all sorts of words buzzing around in my head. Kind words of encouragement, cautious words telling me to live without regret, deprecating words telling me I'm nothing but a creepy loser that Akane would never want to talk to, let alone have a relationship with. That's when, as if on their own, my legs take me away from Akane's desk and right back to my own. Thank you, Amy, for making this so much more difficult. I grab my things and take a look out the window. There you are again! He's out there. It's as though he's waiting for me. I'm not sure who he is or what he wants, but that's the kind of feeling I get. This person feels familiar to me. I feel something in my pocket. I reach in and pull out 3 metallic puzzle pieces. I slip them back into my pocket. For some reason they feel familiar to me, but I'm not sure why. My bag feels a little heavier. I look inside and find a notebook that seems identical to the one Amy has. I'm tempted to ask her about it, but then I don't. I just go to the door without saying a word. In the end, I wasn't able to tell her how I felt about her. Maybe next time around I'll have the courage to do it. Or maybe I'll just talk myself out of it like I always tend to do. Wow, that was a pretty short loop. Will you reach out for the future you desire? God, I hope so. Got my head. Whoa, what the hell? What? I wake up in my class with my head painfully throbbing. What the hell's happening? I look ahead of me. Akane and Amy. I'd like to confess to Akane right now, but what the hell? Has he been through too many time loops? I'm not feeling so well. Oh, I hope it isn't. I gotta get out of here. I get up and I'm hit with vertigo from Night Nurse. Oh. Huh. I stumble as I try to keep my balance. This code. Oh! The shaky, environment code. Cool that it's reused here. It fits. I should probably go home. I don't know how I ended up staying so late anyway. I grab my stuff and stumble to the door. As I stumble, I feel the world around me start to fade away until... a very bold... You! You continue to fight against fate itself and cling onto your modest little dream of companionship with this young woman. My body is frozen. I can't move. The room is dark and it seems I'm all alone now. Well, with one exception. This voice. Who is this? You remind me so much of another young knave who thought he could manipulate fate. Ah, just a straight up Shattered Time reference. In the end, all he was met with was despair and pain. Tell me, what do you think will happen to you if you continue with things as they are now? Well, I mean, no one's dying this time, so... I don't know. A pity. If he's talking about him... Sorry, I just felt this, like, weight in my chest. I don't know, for some reason I thought you left. I don't know why. Glad you didn't. I just... You don't even realize the truth, do you? Much like him, your fruitless struggle will bring you the same suffering and despair he put himself through. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't even know what he's talking about. Why would I? I don't know, just... I see like a viewer count on the top right corner. And it was like at 1, and it usually was at 2 whenever it's like the low viewer in second order, so I thought... I honestly don't know, it's... I don't know, just general... I don't know. It's crying just does that. Yeah, kind of like what I'm afraid of, like... Who does that? People who are like going through a tough time? Why would I laugh at something like that? I mean, not... God, do I sound offended? I hope I don't sound offended. I guess I'm just scared of saying something wrong. You left his... Now that guy left his stream for saying that. Yeah. I just had another, like, regular, like, mod creator, like, leave because I was, like, too loud or something. I was screaming, and then they left, and I just don't want the same thing to happen again. That was me, my internet died. Just I guess a general fear. And, yeah. Just didn't... Like, who even, like... It's weird that like, anyone would say something like that, like... Like, if he said that verbatim, it's like, what the hell does he think he's, like, gaining from this? Like, yeah, I'm gonna say this thing, like, I'm gonna say, haha, crying in your sleep, who does that? That'll make me look good. That'll make... Like, that just... So it's just fucked up in general. Even if I could, I can't actually talk anyway since my body is completely paralyzed. Oh, my apologies. I suppose you would prefer to speak to me yourself, would you not? I don't understand why people like his content. Yeah, me neither if he's just spouting out shit like that. Just seems really close-minded and mean, like those bullies you'd see in, like, TV shows. Very well. Consider yourself lucky, as it isn't often I allow anyone to have an audience with me. Who are you? I am the one who lurks in the shadows. I'm the one who manipulates time. So again, if manipulates time loops, you're probably the one who caused this. Wait, what? He liked Captive Heart. That's interesting. Yeah, considering the factors, he made fun of and insulted the... I mean... Huh. Yeah, that's a twist I didn't expect. I'm the one. I am Tarankos. What do you want? I only desire salvation, and to live in my vision of the perfect world. But vision of the perfect world. My vision? What is your vision? Also, perfect world anthology, title drop! But I suppose that bears no relation to your menial question. You could say I'm only here to punish those who fight against fate, and those of a certain bloodline. A bloodline? The hell? What bloodline? Those related to the one who call upon my power in the first place. Related to the one? Who? You don't want to know what he thinks is a perfect world. Who called upon your power the first time ever? And who would that be? Someone you know all too well, and yet someone you've never met before. Wow. Someone you know, yet someone you've never met. Well, it can't be any of the literature club members. He's part of the club. It can't. Oh, Shattered Time MC. Wait a minute. He was the first one. Shattered Time MC was like the very first one to like call upon his power. He's another version of MC, but full. So he punishes MCs. Interesting. That matters not. You continue to struggle because you do not realize the truth, Robbie. You are in a constant state of denial. Even your body is starting to fight against you. Tell me, do you feel it? I can't answer him. You will accept the truth in time, Robbie. When you do, your fruitless struggle and rebellion will surely end. Your fate is sealed, and you cannot run away from it no matter how much you resist. In the end, you will only harm yourself more than you already have. All in the name of love. What are you talking about? The fool called upon me all to save a young woman he loved. So that'd be Natsuki so long ago. It was because of love he struggled and endured much pain and hardship. Are you trying to tell me you want things to end the same for you as it did for him? What do you know about love? That you've never known love or friendship at all? If that's the case, I almost feel sorry for you. Oh, I ended up regretting those words as Tarankos' voice roared with anger and I felt my body being struck with intense force. I guess he has! No one dares to speak to me in such a way! No one dares to refuse my goodwill. Goodwill? What? You are a fool, Robbie, and you will lose everything. Ah! I still feel myself being thrust backward with extreme force. I'm literally thrown out of that dark void and back into the classroom, where I end up colliding with a ton of desks in the process. I can hear Akane's panicked voice asking me if I'm okay and begging me to answer her, and then catch a glimpse of Amy, who's staring at me curiously. I look back at Akane, who's still understandably freaked out. I'm sorry, Akane. I feel my consciousness fade away before I can even apologize to her. Do you not love your fate? What is his fate? To be trapped in a time loop forever? If so, I'd probably love it for like a few... What? Another morning has arrived and with it another day of school. Wait, he's out? Wait, he's out of the time loop? What? Okay. I get up and stretch a little bit before getting my uniform ready and ending my morning routine. This is usually where I begin the mod. Wait, so this is where you... So wait, this is the time loop's origin. This is the starting point of the time loop. But FH is a exception for reasons you'll see when I later. Oh! Right, this is where you begin, like, Perfect World Anthology mods a bit. Okay. I set my alarm to be extra early for today because I have something planned before school and I want to make sure everything goes right. For the longest time, I've had my eye on one of the girls who transferred over to our school at the start of the year. Her name is Akane, and I've shared some classes with her, but I haven't really had the chance to talk to her. You know, I opened up with MC just talking about his day before he meets his love interest and whatever. Okay. So now we're going through the intended opening, I mean, not intended, but like the usual opening an hour and 20 minutes into the mod. Interesting shift in like the stuff. I go through my breakfast routine almost mindlessly, still thinking about my plan of action. I want to ask her out, but I want to make sure everything goes right. After clubs yesterday, I slipped a confession letter into Akane's locker as I was walking home with Sayori. Cheesy, I know, but I'll turn into a clumsy mess otherwise. I don't want to leave it at that, though. Akane is a very special girl, so I want to make her feel special. She's friends with Monica, so I've caught glimpses of her here and there whenever I see Monica around school. She's always had this upbeat attitude, and it's very apparent when she shows that endearing smile of hers that melts my heart. Her aquamarine eyes are very beautiful as well, but what am I talking about? Hello? Sayori? I pulled out my daydream as I hear Sayori calling out to me and knocking on my front door. I rush over and greet her. Hey, Sayori! Hey, Robbie! Are you ready to go to school? You're up early, Sayori. I slept pretty well last night, so I got up with plenty of energy. What about you? I'm okay. So are you ready? Actually, Sayori, I've got something to do before I head into school this morning. Oh? What are you gonna do? You know that bakery not too far from here that opened last month? Do I ever? They have the most delicious cakes over there. Oh, so this is like a... Huh. That's where I'm heading. If you wanted cake so badly, you could have just asked Natsuki. Are you crazy? Oh, come on, Robbie. You're just being silly. Natsuki won't get mad at you or anything. Well, anyway, the cake isn't for me. It's for... I can't bring myself to even say her name right now. What's wrong with me? Oh, it's for Akane, isn't it? Ooh. I nod nervously. You already gave her that love letter, Robbie. I know, but do you really think that's enough? I'd like to think so. My heart would be doing cartwheels over the moon if I got a wonderful love letter from a guy I like. What if she doesn't like me, though? Sarah looks like she's about to say something, but then she stops. I feel like there's more to this than some stupid letter spilling my cheesy feelings out to her. Hey now, Akane isn't some kind of mean girl like Destiny or Momoko. Ah, they're being mentioned again. She's really nice. She likes a lot of the same stuff you like too, you know? I think you get along great. She really is something else. Maybe that's why I feel like I have to do more to show express my feelings to her. You really are an old-fashioned guy, Robbie. What do you mean? It's a good thing. There aren't too many guys like you out there anymore. Ah. Hooray, another mistake I didn't catch. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what updates are for, right? I've seen it happen, like, before with, like, mods, like, you know, stuff like, mods, they get updated. Trust me, though, no matter what, Akane's going to appreciate everything you're doing for her. By the way, I wonder what the feedback for this mod has been so far. I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's a neat like, twist on the time loop concept, and it seems to be going in an interesting direction. So, you think so? I know so, Robbie. I still think you're going overboard with this whole confess my love thing, but I know I can't stop you when you've made up your mind. Yeah, I just feel like this is something I have to do in order to seal the deal. Alright then, Robbie, then I'll see you at school. It ranges from interesting mod to why should I care about this mod and stupid OCs. Ah. I mean, at least there's like good feedback in terms of like the interesting mod feedback. Make sure you let me know how it all goes at lunch today, alright? Got it. Sari waves goodbye to me as she heads out bound for school. I let out a deep sigh as I take my things. I lock the door and make my way toward the bakery. Well, I call it a bakery, but it's really this kind of fancy cafe that also happens to have baked goods ready to go. Also seems kind of familiar. Someone all about trashing this guy for making a mod centered around Kononoha. Why? I think Kononoha is like a commonly used OC. Like, I've seen her in a bunch of stuff. Me and Ninja have met people who are against using OCs alongside the main girls. I mean, I think OCs have a kind of stigma around them in general. Like, like, I don't know, it's like OC, like, it's kind of the stereotype of, like, OCs being, like, either self-inserts or Mary Sue's, and when that's not really the case at all in terms of, like, fanfiction. There are people who hate mods use characters outside the main four girls. And more closed-minded, like, ways of thinking in terms of that. If your name ends with a 0, you can participate for a 100% discount on all the dishes at this restaurant. Oh, I guess that's like a reference to Afro Zero, then. I watched some of this. I'm on the other side of the aisle. I think they can help enhance the story if done right. I mean, I figured you were. I mean, again, you, like, use Kononora in a lot of your mods, so I kind of figured you were. Yeah, you know, like Night Nurse, right? Like, her being a detective trying to figure out what's going on adds to, like, helps you, like, get answers for the ongoing mystery. Yeah, that's happening. I make it wish to put the spotlight on these characters. Okay. I wonder if there'll be a Perfect World Anthology mod. Like, I mean, there was, like, Tainted Love, but that's not part of the Perfect World Anthology anymore. So I wonder if there'll be, like, another mod, like, centered around her. Or in the future. With a name like the QWERTY Corner Bakery. Ah, based on the keyboard alignment. Okay. You'd at least think they would, right? Well, just wait. Oh, okay. Wait, is that happening like this? Wait, I'll wait. You'd at least think that once I get to the display counter, I go through their selection of sliced cakes. It's also the name of the guy who made this back BG. Oh, okay. Oh, QWERTY. Or what? Okay. I was lucky I had Monica to go for simple questions about Akane, which sadly came with some teasing at my expense. It was worth it to find out Akane loves chocolate about as much as I do. I named the bakery after him. Okay. That's cool. My eyes land on a fresh slice of chocolate cake. I tell the person at the counter I want the chocolate cake, pay up, and I'm on my way. I can't really pinpoint when I started feeling this way about Akane, but I'd have to say it happened just after the festival. We kind of met on accident. Something about the aura she gave off. She just had this warm, friendly vibe about her, almost like Monica and Sari. That's probably how she wound up being friends with Monica. I know she's tried to get Akane to join the literature club, but she's been too nervous to join for some reason. That and she has a part-time store at a job that doesn't really allow her time to go to clubs. That's partially why she often stays after school to finish homework before leaving. Although we've spoken, I do struggle talking to her sometimes. Mainly whenever I see her alone and not with our mutual friends. Add to the whole high school love confession thing, and I guess it makes sense. I know it might seem a bit hopeless with me admiring her from afar, but what else can I do? Well, other than outright confessing to her. The letter is supposed to help her warm up to me a little and admit my feelings without scaring her off, hopefully. The cake will be what seals the deal. Sheesh, why does it have to be so damn confusing? Love often is, whether we like it or not. Sari and Monica have teased me a little bit once they caught on, but it doesn't bother me too much. I remember how Akane caught me reading some manga during lunch a few days after the festival. Huh. Never really seen the word manga capitalized before. Not really complaining, just interesting. I expected her to laugh at me for liking little kid stuff. How the hell is manga little kid stuff? Like, anime is based off that, and I've, like, watched anime like Madoka Magica, Attack on Titan. I mean, I've heard of Attack on Titan, I haven't really watched it. That'd be another mistake I made. I mean, it's not really, like, bad. Like, I don't know, it's like, the Attack on Titan was based on a manga. So is My Hero Academia. I don't really see how manga's, like, little kid stuff. And there's like Madoka Magica, there's that too. It's like, people outside think it's kid stuff. You mean people outside of Japan? Yeah, people outside of Japan have comic books. Like, manga's the and I guess manga's the equivalent of that. That's when I found out she and I had some similar interests. It was so easy to talk to her then, so why am I having problems now? It was like an accident that happened out of nowhere, but here we are now. I've fallen for Akane, and I want to do what I can to ask her out finally. Wait, what time is it? I think I took too long over there. I need to get to school as fast as I can. I think at the pace as fast as I can, okay? If I'd have known it would take me this long, I would have woken up earlier. Damn, being out of shape isn't helping me either. Because you're seeing Akane with new eyes, that's why. In terms of, like... you having problems now because of that. Yep. That usually happens with love. As I'm running, a bouncing blue ball followed by a little boy cut across my path. As I'm about to start running, the side of a bus catches my view as it honks its horns loudly. The little boy. Hey, watch out, kid! I throw all caution to the wind as I rush into the street and shove the kid away. After that... oh, shit. Ow! My head! I wake up in my classroom, my head painfully throbbing. Is that how he got into the time loop? Is he dead? Is MC dead? What? What? I look ahead of me. Akane and Amy. So, he was on his way to school, he pushed a boy out of the way, and then suddenly he's in the classroom. God, is he... so it's like a drunk kill. Either he's dead and this is like some variant of the afterlife, or he's in a coma and he's having a dream. One of the two. Interesting question. We'll get back to that. Oh! This all feels so familiar in ways I can't explain. Most people would have some... I look down at my desk and... has this slice of cake always been here? It hasn't. As I reach over to grab it, a searing pain shoots from my fingertips all the way to my head. God! What's happening with me? Look at the cake again. For some reason, it feels familiar to me. What, you don't remember? I mean, I guess. I mean, maybe the point of the afterlife is you don't know you're dead. I pull my hand back, Elvis, look over at Amy. This all feels very familiar to me somehow, but I can't put my finger on what. What, are we in Taranko's like... no, we're not in Taranko's realm. What am I talking about? This doesn't look like a realm that, like, Taranko's would be trapped in. But there's, like, an entity there. That... Okay, so there's the entity. There's, like, Taranko's is, like... perfect world thing. The shattered time being the first time someone's asked anything of Tarankos. And that's his, like, motivation. To punish people along the MC bloodline. In multiple worlds. This is all... anyway, just realized this is all building up so well. Again, I can't wait to see how it all, like, culminates. It would almost be a good time to confess to Akane if she weren't here in the classroom. Why is she even here anyway? I see her looking through some notebook with some kind of lock as I approach her desk. What is with that notebook? Do you still have the puzzle pieces? Hey, Amy. Oh, what is it, Robbie? Not much. I was just wondering what you were doing here. I go to school here? Why are we having this conversation again? What? I know that... huh? Why are you still here after... I don't... wait, we're having the conversation again. Like from loop 2. I wonder why. I suppose so. I kind of figured I'd stay here and get some work done. Wouldn't it be nice to go home before it gets dark outside or too late? Yeah, probably, but I think I'll be fine. Well, that didn't work out. You seem more friendly. The second favorite part is coming up. Oh! That's weird. I thought you'd call me like a beast doing something as part of an evil plan. What's changed? Although something in the back of my head tells me I shouldn't have expected less from her. Just leave, damn it. Say, Amy, could you do me a favor and... oh, no, I got the timing a bit out. Okay, what are you trying to... there we go, now that's happening. don't know why I got that mixed up. I'm just saying, it's gonna get late. I know my mom. What about your family? Yep, there it is, the evil plan. With oh, you beast! Oh, you have an evil plan! She's not, she doesn't, no, type thing. In terms of familiarities, it just... Even if you're not some filthy pervert, would you... Oh! Would you leave if I gave you some cake? Oh yeah, the new item! She raises her eyebrow at me. Do you want me? What? No! You rude, thoughtless pig! What, do you want me? I'm confused. Am I that ugly to you? Is that what you're saying? Okay, you need to watch, like... I don't know. You need to watch other things. No, that's not what I meant at all. I mean, you're, in a strange way, Amy is attractive in her own right. I'd rather not tell her that, though. Yeah, I don't want to give her more leverage. Besides, I'm set on confessing to Akane. Okay, so you don't think I'm ugly? I burst out laughing when she said, you want me, and she looks at you like that. Yeah. Again, do you want him? I'm confused. Lee, what are you trying to accomplish with bribing me? I bet you don't even have any cake. No, I do. In fact, it so happens to be on my desk. This feels like a point in a video game where it's like, new item acquired! And then it's like also the point in the video game where you're starting to figure out, oh, I can use this item for this to solve the puzzle! Oh, in terms of that, so like... I mean, that's kind of how it feels. It's a good... It's just kind of... Yeah, it's kind of like observing. I point over to the small bag with the styrofoam box. Amy practically shoves me out of the way as she inspects it. Wow, is this the devil's chocolate cake from the QWERTY Corner Bakery? He's attracted to her and wants to hook up. Okay. I wonder what would have happened if he said, like, yes. I don't know, maybe we'll, like, find out in a loop or something. Probably not, though. Like, odds are slim we'll find out about that timeline. I've toyed with that idea. Oh, interesting. A mod centered around Amy would also be any fun? She seems like an interesting character. The one and only. I can let you have it if you like. There's just one thing I need you to do. Let me guess. Yeah. Oh, would you look at the time? Better get going before my mother gets on my case again. Yoink! Like I said, I've toyed with that idea. Okay. Be interesting if that, like, idea comes to fruition. Amy plucks the bag from my desk, scoops up the rest of her things, and happily makes her way out of the classroom. I accidentally created a mod where you date Amy, but not in PW. Wait, accidentally? Well, it's just 16 pages so far. Oh, this is like a mod you're making, like, now? In terms of, like, it's in progress. Or, like, in terms of, like, being written, or... And Huh. Well, if it comes out, I look forward to playing it. Accidentally, because I never thought about it like this lightning in a bottle moment. Yeah, that's usually how yeah, that's sometimes how ideas get made. It's interesting. It's fun when that happens. Scoops it. I happily makes her way to the classroom. There she goes, eating my cake. Well, whatever. At least she's gone now. There's nothing standing between me and Akane, so I should get to it. As I walk, I feel something in my pocket. 3 metallic puzzle pieces. Something about them feels so familiar and yet so unnerving as well. I think nothing of it as I put them back in my pocket and approach Akane's desk. Oh, Robbie? Did you need something? Yes, well, Akane, I just wanted to say that it seems like I have it all figured out until I'm right in front of her. Then my mind goes completely break. Yes? I brought you some cake. Really? I love cake. So where is it? Good question. I just gave away the only piece of cake I had to Amy as a bribe. I'm thinking of making... I realized she was cute and attractive back then. Yeah. Times change. Wait, 5 years ago? Then her character would have been designed in 2019. Interesting. She's going to have some qualities of this Amy, though. Wow. Making it... Oh. Well, again, like I said, a mod like centered around Amy and expanding upon like her character would be an interesting mod to play. And like I said before, I look forward to playing it whenever it comes out. Right, Amy's one of the oldest OCs in the community. I guess I forgot it. She kind of... I think this is the first time I've ever seen Akane so grumpy. Next time, don't give me hope. Right. At least be a little more creative the next time you try to do some sort of the cake is a lie prank on me. Rumpy! Yes! Great. Not only are you a liar, but now she hates you. I mean, I don't hate you. I don't think she... Hate's a strong word. Defeated, I go back to retrieve my things and head out the door, not even looking back at her. Alright, so... And loop. Stop resisting your fate. What if that's Taranko saying all that? In the, like, in-betweens in the loop. I just realized, because, like, he was like, oh, you'll meet the same fate. Oh, it is? That's him saying all these things. Oh, my... Whew. Wow, that's cool. That was the idea. Oh, and I just got it. And that was a pretty good idea. I wake up in my classroom, my head painfully throbbing. This doesn't feel like the first time this has happened. I look ahead of me, Akane and Amy. Why does this feel so familiar? I look down at my desk and has this slice of... Okay. I feel like I recognize this cake. It would almost be a good time to confess to Akane, and this cake might just be my ticket into her good graces. I take the bag and approach Akane's desk. Oh, hello, Robbie. What's up? Hi, Akane. I got you this cake. Oh, I love cake. Wait, is there any specific reason why? Oh, no reason. I just got it because I was in the neighborhood and I felt like giving you this cake. Okay, Robbie, what are you doing? I'm not really into cakes anyway, so it'd be nice if you'd have it. Yes, because going to a bakery to buy cakes when you don't like them makes total sense. Akane becomes visibly grumpy at my display. I see. Do you always do this for every random girl in the school? What? No, absolutely not. Do you think I'm super easy and want to add me to your harem? Oh, this is not going in a good direction. I know about the rumors Momoko has been spreading about me, but I honestly thought you... What rumors? What are you talking about? I'm not trying to... You think you're some kind of player? I mean... Not in the sense you're thinking. Player hater. This doesn't involve you! Akane becomes visibly angry when she doesn't chase me doing court. Listen, I'm busy right now. Oh shit. I have school assignments that aren't going to get done on their own. Why don't you grab your stuff, go find some other girl and fuck off? But I'm sorry. Whoa. I just realized that's the first time the freaking word's been used in the mod. I like that. I like it when like that word is like used sparingly and stuff. Gives it more impact whenever it's like actually used. So it's like Akane was a lot meaner in the original draft of this scene. Oh, really? Even then I can almost feel those aquamarine eyes burning craters into the back of my skull. I don't... Alright, so... Why not accept the truth? There we go, now I can actually provide the right voice for those, like, transitions. Ow! Yep, makeup in my classroom, my head painfully throbbing. This doesn't feel like the first time this has happened. I look ahead of me. Akane and Amy. Raise the kids. Back down my desk and has this slice of cake always been here? It'd be a good time to... And yep. There we go. Let's try again. Oh, hello, Robbie. What's up? Hi, Akane. I got you this cake. Oh, I love cake. Wait, is there any specific reason why? Well, it's because I've liked you for the longest time, and I want you to have this as a gift. Well, I'm sorry, but I can't accept this. This part made me sad. Oh, why not? Such things are wasted on me. Oh. Besides, I wouldn't be able to repay you for your own kindness with a gift of my own properly. Some girlfriend, I would be right. That doesn't matter, Akane. Sorry, I don't deserve this. Go ahead and treat yourself to that cake. I know the QWERTY Corner Bakery's cakes are to die for. Just don't waste your time or energy on someone like me. I don't deserve someone like you. No, that's not true. I'm the one that's not good enough for you. You deserve someone that'll love and treat you right, Akane. Please don't talk that way about yourself. Akane gently kisses me on the cheek before pulling away from me. Are those tears in her eyes? You're very sweet, Robbie, for thinking that way about me. Please, though, just forget about me. I'm unable to say anything else before Akane grabs her things and she takes off. Akane, wait! And like that, she's gone. God, I wonder what Amy's gonna say. First, I almost felt like that was her politely turning me down, but then once I saw the tears in her eyes, I felt my heart just break for her. Either way, there's no point lingering around here. I passed by Amy to collect my things, who has nothing to say about the matter. I mean, she'll probably have something to say in the next loop. Guys, this is a cycle. Like, something's gonna happen and you get so close, but then Amy's gonna say something like, oh, you're creepy and stuff, and that's gonna sow doubt in all the other loops and drift them apart. Is that her game plan? I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out. You cannot escape your fate forever. Fate. Is his fate like, what the why is the moon blood red? Anyway, I just had a realization. What if the fate that MC's trying to escape is his death? He got hit by the truck, and this is him, like, denying the fate, in denial about all that, or something. Now you're gonna see what this is a horror drama story, okay? I don't know, it's just like a thought that came to me. Because, like, that'd be a fate that you'd escape. Like, nobody really wants to die, so, like, and, like, MC at the very least, I don't think does, so, like, he want to escape that as, like, his fate, and so this is a scenario devised for him to at least try or something. I don't know. I feel like I hope I'm not, I feel like I know that, like, the truck hitting him is, like, important. And I'm wondering if this is why. I feel like I'm onto something, but I could be wrong. My head is... How long have I been asleep for? Forget that. What's going on with the sky? That's the moon, but the sky is blood red. I look around the room and see that I'm completely alone. Alone except for Akane, that is. Okay, keep calm, Robbie. Maybe the sky being... I'm not gonna say anything for now. Yeah, I didn't really expect you... that you would, considering that maybe the answer is like a spoiler. I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to that in my head as like a theory in terms of like what might be happening and just like keep that in the back of my head. It might be important later. It's nighttime and you've just gotta be totally tired right now. Try to think about something else. Look down at my desk and see the slice of cake. Why does this feel familiar? If we ignore the whole Armageddon scene outside, it'll almost be a good time to confess to Akane since we're alone. The cake might be my ticket to her good graces. I've been wanting to confess to her forever, but I've been so hesitant. Laughable, I know. Not really laughable. I think everybody is like hesitant to confess to someone they love. Especially like the more times you end up dating. Maybe we should at least talk to her. No idea if she's noticed the sky or not. I look out the window just to take a closer look for myself. That's when I noticed someone by the fountain. It's you again! What the fuck? Jugral? Jugral? Who the hell is Jugral? I guess that's a new character we're introducing into the lore. So what's your deal then? Are you like one of like Tarankos's like subordinates? Jugral is the guy you're looking at. I kind of... Okay, so now I'm like 100% sure of that. Is he like one of like Tarankos' like subordinates or something? Or someone completely different outside of anything that Tarankos and his brother are going through. Like a third party. Here for their own, like, own motivations. Accept your fate. I back away quickly. That shadowy person seems familiar somehow, but I don't think I want to find out why. I have to be imagining all this. Yeah, that has to be it. That moon, that shadowy guy, all of this is just the stress getting to me. If that's the case, maybe there's no red sky and everything's fine. Akane doesn't seem concerned at all, right? In fact, I should confess to her so I could go home and rest. I turn around to look at Akane. I take a deep breath and approach her desk. Akane, I like you a lot. Would you please go out with me and be my girlfriend? There's an eerie silence as she stops moving. Akane? Oh, what happened? What happened? What's that? She slowly turns to face me. A sinister grin plastered on her face and those beautiful aquamarine eyes. They've been replaced by a pair of red, glowing spheres that glare at me with wicked intent. What the hell happened? Also, there's that music again. The horror music present in a lot of the Perfect World mods. Her face has been twisted into something shredded of a nightmare. Well, that can't be her. I try to back away, but then she brandishes a knife in her hand as she gets up from her chair. Akane? Alright, Robbie. Let's be together forever. No, you're not Akane. You can't be. Don't be silly, darling. Of course I am. I need to get out of here. I went to the door frantically trying to turn the knob, but it won't budge. Akane starts to slowly approach me, laughing to herself like a deranged maniac. I run to the other door. It wouldn't budge either. What? What's going on here? Robbie, darling. Why are you running from me? Don't you want to be with me? Forever? Stay back. Don't come any closer. You're going to love me, Robbie. I've loved you for oh so long now. My Little Pony, is that a reference? Was that previous line a reference to like the season 1 finale of MLP or something? No, that's like a common thing. That can, maybe? I don't know, it's just kind of. Yeah, that's just immediately what I thought of when I thought of like this line. When I saw this line. I guess a kinda reference to certain. There's like a kinda count. Yeah, Akane. The real Akane wouldn't do this. The real Akane is too afraid of her own feelings. Here, though, that's not the case. Now just let me take care of you for the rest of our lives, darling Kern. What kind of psycho night nurse act are you trying to— Hey! Reference! Night nurse act are you trying to pull here? I guess that's like one of the books you read about. I run over to my desk and grab my backpack. I reach in and grab whatever I can. I doubt there's anything helpful in here, but I might as well try. I pull out a notebook. Seriously? Damn it! I don't know what good this'll do, but whatever. I aim the notebook and throw it at her, hitting her in the forehead. As it lands to the ground, I realize that this notebook isn't mine. I don't have time to think it over as Akane stumbles over to me, her movements no longer so fluid. Akane? Ow! I am not the enemy. Let me be your remedy. Wait, there's a killer called the Night Nurse in this. Oh, in this universe? You mean like throughout? Wait, you mean that that's like a constant through the anthology, or is it like just in this universe and in Night Nurse? What are you even? She's moving so bizarrely. The Night Nurse killer exists in all these. Wait. Huh. Interesting. So, like, throughout all those realities, the Night Nurse killer has always existed. I guess that'll become important in other, like. In other, like, mods, then. Like, another. I mean, unless it's like. I wonder if the Night Nurse killer will be, like, mentioned in other mods aside from Night Nurse. Or, like, Or this one. Almost like a robot or a puppet. Oh. It will, but I can't say much on it now. Yeah, that's for like when all of this culminates into the big mod! Or into a different mod. Or like a penultimate mod building up to the... And she will be mentioned quite a bit. Right. I am not the enemy, let me be your remedy. I think this is another Cascader reference? Or just a reference to a different song. Fun fact, yes. That is the Night Nurse song. Oh shit, it is! For some reason there's a voice in the back of my mind telling me to take that notebook back. I dive right for it, snatching it up and slide over to a window. I'm going to hate myself for doing this. I back up and take a running start before jumping out of the window. I look around. Akane doesn't seem to have followed me, thankfully. I also don't see any signs of the Shadow Man anywhere. Whatever the case, I run as fast as I can and book it all the way home. Do you not yet understand? Okay, I did like label this stream as part 1, but I'm wondering how much time is like left from this point on in the mod, from this point in the mod until the end. I think you're a little over halfway. So this is kind of a good... so this is kind of a good stopping point then. You know, do half and half. Have a good way to structure it. What? Wait, are you gonna be here next... Are you gonna be here next Tuesday? What did it say? It did. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope that. Yeah, I hope that too. Again, I like I like reading your commentary and like fun facts. So yeah, that was like, those people haven't contacted me yet. Okay. Alright, so that was like the first half of the mod. And again, it's like going in an interesting direction. Liking the time loop concept. See how it all like culminates. Alright, so next Tuesday, will be like part 2, where I finish the mod itself, and then this Friday I'm going to start on another like mod called Triple Trouble, which seems to be polarizing within like DDLC mods and stuff. I don't know, at least that's what it seems to me. I don't know, I think there's like... Good luck. Oh, with like Triple Trouble? Or... That mod is... Oh! Pure garbage. Oh, that's not a good sign. Well, I mean, guess I'll start to find out the makings of my own, like, opinion on it this Friday, so I guess if you want to see me, like, go through that, then there you go. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.